and welcome to another vlog from Holmes at Heart. Hope everyone's well this morning. So we're still in our week off and we have some exciting news. So we completed on this house a couple of days ago. So we've been in a bit of different circumstances where we have been very fortunate to rent the property from family members for quite a few years now, and we've had the opportunity to buy. So better late than never. So we finally completed on this. So a bit of an unusual circumstance where we haven't actually had to move house or anything like that. So obviously we're still in the same property. So now we've got the keys officially, we can finally start to do those little bits that we've wanted to do for a really long time on the house. So when I've referenced in previous videos that, you know, we will be starting some renovation work and stuff like that, that's going to start from now over God knows how many months, to be honest, so we'll see how we go. So there's a few projects that are in the pipeline, but today, because we haven't moved physically, we were like, well, what can we actually do to change something to signal that the house is now basically ours instead? So we thought, well, we're going to paint the front door. So we've had the paint for a little while, so we both love the colour blue. That's our favourite colour, and we've had a red door on the house for ages, like since we've lived here, and I actually hate the colour red. Russ likes it because it's Lincoln City and Liverpool, so he's never been fussed by the red, but it's really not a colour that I like. There's no red in this house, really, apart from Christmas, that's the only exception. So we thought, well, let's paint the door. So eventually it does need to be replaced, but that's a bit of a longer term plan. So for now, we're gonna paint it a nice blue colour, fingers crossed it works. So we'll bring you along while we do it. We also need to paint some of the trim on the windows. That's currently the same red colour. However, annoyingly, we've just checked the paint and I think we're going to have to do another trip to B&Q because someone, me, hasn't bought the right paint, which I'm very annoyed about. So I bought it for the other bits that we need to do eventually, and that's all fine. But I didn't even think when I bought the wood, it's wood and metal paint, that it wasn't wood or metal and that it's actually masonry. Idiot. So we're going to have to go and get some masonry, and I'm hoping I can get it in a smaller version than a 2.5 litre. So we'll see. But yeah, come along with us while we transform the front of the house a little bit today. So we won't get everything done today because I think I need to order some bits to go at the front as well, so obviously they won't arrive for a couple of weeks. So yeah, come with us and let's see how we get on with painting this front door. So this weather is a bit temperamental today as well, so it's given out that it is going to about 60% chance of rain at 9 o'clock. So it's only been spitting this morning, then pretty much disappearing, and it's really actually quite mild, so it should be quite a good day to do this, but just pray that the rain holds off. So I'll just put my bits in this little box here. Oh, it's a bit dark. So we need to do a little bit of sanding. To be honest, there's not much paint left on the front door. I'll show you in a second. This is the paint selection that I've got. So I bought this painter and primer, but I don't think we need to prime the front door because it's not new wood. It has been painted previously. And this, from what I remember the conversation with the paint desk people at B&Q, I shouldn't have to do that with this, fingers crossed. So I'll show you in a sec, but there's a white trim on the door, but we need to do a bit of wood filler for now on some of the bits that have gone a bit funny. But then this will need to do the trim probably. And then this is the one that I've got for the actual door. So this is mixed, and it is the colour Carnival Lights. So it's not navy and it's not a royal blue, it's a bit in between. So this is for wood and metal in a satin finish. I didn't really want matte, but I didn't want anything too glossy either. So this is extreme weather resistant, so I'm hoping this will do the job. I think it'll probably need 2 coats at least, but we'll see. It looks like it's a 4-hour drying time in between, so we need to get a coat on really and then leave it. So we'll see how we go with that. And then this is the one that I bought, not completely incorrectly, but incorrect for the window ledges. So I bought this exterior wood and metal, and this is in the colour dinner jacket. So this is a very, very dark grey. It might look black in some lights, but it's not quite as harsh as black. So I wanted it quite dark because hopefully it'll cover the red quite easily. So the plan is to paint the front door the blue right at the front, but the inside of it will probably go this colour, this dinner jacket colour. So I'll show you in a second what we mean. So we're not touching this door. So this is the one that's getting properly replaced in the next few months or so. So this is the one that goes into the house. But we basically have this alleyway here. So this is going to get painted over just to tighten it up. It all needs cleaning down and everything. That'll make a massive difference. I'm going to get rid of this red here, obviously keeping the floor. So this will all be painted a neutral colour, get rid of that red. This is the door that we're tackling today. This needs tidying down here. This is where we just hang all of our coats and stuff and keep the bins just white. They'll go outside in the summer, but it's just easier in the winter to keep them here. Look at the cobwebs, ignore that. So that goes out to the back garden. So that's what the dinner jacket grey colour is for. So to do all of that and paint over that, because that's really dark red. The other masonry that I've not shown you is for this, which is quite a light colour. So there's some samples down here. So it'd be like this kind of greyish colour. Can't actually remember which one I've gone for because it's been that long since I've had it. I've got a new little mat eventually. But yeah, this door will get replaced completely with its frame. So this is going to, I think it's composite. Is it composite, Russ?
What's that?
The front, this door, is it composite? It's not PVC, is it? Yeah, so that'll be a lot more, that'll be better once that's done. I do want to keep this little letterbox though, because how cute is that? Not in the door, just keeping it. We'll probably replace that light because it's really dull. Just get a cheap light for there with probably a few more bulbs. But yeah, so this is the door. So this is going to be painted dinner jacket colour on this side. Obviously the white trim will need a bit of a spruce up, but to be honest, that can be done when I do the rest of this. So I'm not too worried about that, but it needs a good clean down and everything. So this should be quite easy to do. Hey?
Famous last words.
Could you hear him just piping up down there? Where are you?
I'm here.
Oh, hello.
Hello, everybody.
So what I haven't ordered yet is I'm going to get some stained glass window film for here and here. So it is already textured, but I think it'll be fine. It's only a little bit. So I think that'll just help to like set it off a little bit. So I have seen one that I quite like, but it's not going to come for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to paint the door first and see how it turns out and then order that. So let me just quickly show you outside. So this is the front of the door. So as you can see, look at the difference. So it's worn so much over the years anyway. So this is what we're painting blue. And then obviously the decal will be on here and up here. So this needs all redoing as well. And then it's those bits there. Those red trim. So they're going to be the dinner jacket colour. So I'm umming and ahhing whether to spray this. I've got some gold spray. Obviously I can't do that because it'll just rub off. So yeah, that's the plan, is to get this painted blue. So hopefully it's going to transform it a little bit and make it just look a little bit better. And then we need to tackle all of this because it needs a bit of de-weeding and stuff. This is a bit of an issue, but never mind. We're not going to be able to tackle that for now. So eventually, once we've saved a bit more money, it'll get replaced with the same as what we're going to do in there. But for now, we just wanted to make it look a bit more presentable. Oh, hello, Theo. Good morning. He's coming for a nosy. Right, folks, first things first, I need to sand. So I'm going to get away with the bare minimum. We'll see how we go. clean off all of the muck that's all over those windows and everything before I even attempt to paint it. So let's do that now. The prep takes ages. Right folks, so we've cleaned down most of it and that looks a lot better. Now anyway, I just need to dry that door off and then I'm probably going to get a coat on the door first and then we'll move on to these bits, but this has come up a lot better. Even cleaning the top there has made a massive difference. It looks so much better. Sanded this down and cleaned it down the best that I can. I'm thinking now they'll go darker with this bit up here instead of white. The only bit that I can't seem to shift is that little bit there. I've kind of sanded this bit down and rubbed it down. I think I'm just going to paint over that. That's going to need some wood filler at some point, but for now it's okay. It just needs a little bit more protection for the winter. So yeah, we'll probably get some paint on now. Let's see what happens. Right folks, you ready to see the colour? What do you think? I absolutely love it. I think it will dry a little bit darker than that though. Let's see what happens.
Well, it is a nice colour.
What's his reaction?
It is a nice colour. But it won't dry that colour.
It'll dry darker than that,
Yeah.
which is good. So yeah,
Yeah, it's nice.
let's just keep going.
We'll need a couple of coats, I think, won't it?
Yeah. Right folks, that's the first coat on the door. It's not covered too badly, to be honest. I'll just show you from this side. Not bad at all. Russ has started the white, so I'm just going to finish this. This looks bloody cleaner already. Looks so much better. Well folks, I've just done the white. Ignore the top bit because that needs to be masonry. Oh, what a difference that makes. Honestly, that has literally made the world a difference. It looks so much fresher and cleaner. Well chuffed with that. So I've just done the first coat on that. That paint is horrendous to work with. So we'll see how that dries. I'm absolutely dreading this. And Russell's going to be at the bottom of it. So, pray for me. much prefer it this way.
Oh, I can see where you've missed a bit underneath. Yes.
It's tough. Folks, so that's had one coat. They've had one coat, and I don't think they'll be too bad. And then the white's done here now, and the door's ready for its second coat. And I've just done that white there. It's not covered brilliantly though, but it's just drying, so we'll see. But I am not doing them right up there. So we're gonna give this door another coat now and hope this rain holds off. So the plan here is to order some of the patterned window film. So I've seen some in a stained glass pattern that's got pinks, blues, and various other colours in. So that's going to go there and in the middle here. So hopefully that will set it off, and then a new number will be ordered as well. So yeah, get in there now. Just hope this dries before. It's just tried to rain again, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed it holds off until this dries. At least give it an hour to be touch dry. Right folks, I'm going to leave it here for today. I'm going to let it all dry, and then I'll probably come back to it tomorrow. So watch this space, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Right folks, day 2. So I'm going to paint this grey now and get a coat on that. Even if I just get the one coat done today, then I need to do another coat of the blue on the front, because I can see a little bit coming through. And then I'll finish this off once I've got my window film. Once that's arrived and I've done that, I'll probably need to do another coat. So let's see how we go with this one. That first coat on, it's not covered brilliantly, so I think this is going to be a bit of a nightmare. But we'll just have to wait to see what it's like when it's dry. It's definitely going to take 2 or 3 coats, definitely. Well folks, I've decided now in my infinite wisdom that I'm just going to paint this bit of red grey, even if I can get one coat on, because eventually all this alleyway here is getting painted. We've already got the paint for this, just to give it a freshen up. So I thought, we're not doing anything on the outside this side, but I'm just going to clean this down and put a coat on there. I think while I'm doing it, I may as well. So folks, we're back at it with the door. So we just put a new sign on, but I can't show you that one because you'll see the house number and the street. But this is what I got off Vinted. How cute. It's literally a pour door knocker. So it's going to go towards the top, because I've got this glass here and it looks a bit weird here. So I'm thinking at the top. Let me just have one more look. Oh my god, how damn cute is that? Isn't that the cutest thing ever? When I saw it on Vinted, I was like, that is mine. They are so expensive, and I paid £12 for that. Look. Cute. This is the film that I bought for the little top bit of glass on the door. So it goes with a little bit of the blue, but it's a bit of a different colour, because I don't want everything to be blue. So it looks quite bold, but I think it'll be quite subtle, to be honest, until the light's on it. So we'll give it a go. Right folks, that is the bit there at the top that I'm planning to put it in. So let's see how we get on with this. it's on. Russell's put stuff in the bin. It's quite hard to see it on here. You can't really see the colours. Oh, there you go. There, you can see the colours there. I managed to get it in the middle, so the 3 flowers. So don't know what it's good. I think you'll actually see it more from here than the actual outside. I think you'll only see it in the lights on it, but I'm going to go have a look now. So obviously it looks quite good here, but this glass is like this. You see, it's got like a leaf pattern. So if you look at it here, it needs to dry. We're going to see. If it looks crap, we'll take it off. But you can see it's the water at the moment, so if it dries it should just stick, but it's how it dries, so we're gonna have to just keep an eye on it, I think, and see what it looks like. Right folks, so it's been a kind of couple of days since we did the film on the door and things like that, and it's fully dried out now, so I'm just going to go and show you the final thing. Obviously it's been a few weeks in progress doing this in between work and everything else, so I'm hoping to wrap up this vlog now with the whole door renovation. So I'm going to go and show you the final thing now, but obviously as all the Christmas decks are up as well now, it is slightly festive out there compared to normal, so yeah, I'll pop out and show you now, see what you think. Okay, so it's dried all out, doesn't look much different from this side, all looks quite smooth. So that's that bit, and I'll just take you out now. So there you go, as you can see. It's still done that effect. I don't think you can really avoid that, but from a distance it still looks fine. And then we've got the knocker, and then obviously now we've got the little wreath. So we're all done now, so that is door complete. Also, just to show you as well, I got this wreath from hanging basket from Home Bargains, and it matches the wreath, and it's all festive. Folks, so that is door renovation complete. So yeah, that's all done now. So obviously we've gone from that kind of red colour to this new blue, and I absolutely love it. The addition of the door knocker just makes it for me, and that absolute bargain off Vintage. So pleased with that, because I know how expensive they are to buy. And actually I know that it looks a little bit slightly off with obviously having the frosting on the glass at the top, but I still think from a distance using that film has worked really well. So obviously if you've got a place like that where you can use a film or you hadn't thought about using it before, they're super effective, and obviously you can get so many different designs and patterns and things like that, and they're just really easy to install. And obviously if you've got smooth glass, then they're even easier to put up, so definitely worth a go if it's not something that you've thought of before. So I'm going to leave this one here. So obviously this is really the start of the work around the house, so obviously more is going to be happening into the new year. So if you're interested in kind of house renovation, bathroom projects, things like that, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. And actually we've already booked our bathroom in for its reno in the spring, early spring, which is very exciting, but we're still finalising on product choices. So there'll definitely be a video regards to that coming soon, because I'm being super indecisive at the moment, so I need to make my mind up. But yeah, I'm going to leave that one here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it interesting, and yeah, there's definitely more to come on the channel, so please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and look forward to more house renovation content from us very soon. So thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.